Hello there everyone, it is me, Sono Rayn, and today we are gonna be playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. I believe there is a total of 14. Oh wait, hold on, hold on, you're hearing multiple sounds right now. We kinda don't want that to happen, so hold on, sorry about that. Apologies. That's really weird. Okay, back to normal, everything's fine. But hi everyone. So yeah, hello from New York. Oh, you're in New York right now. That's awesome to hear. Hope you enjoy your time there. Have fun. So yeah, today we are going to be playing Ace Attorney Trilogy. It's not working right now. Yeah, it should work eventually. Let me just take a look at stuff. It's all good, Reddit. No worries. Don't know why this thing's not working. This chat box should work. Come on now. You guys need to start popping up. I don't know why it doesn't want to. That's fine. You know what? I gotta work around. Watch this. You guys did not vanish. All right, hold on. Let me... Oh, nope, you guys are there. It just took a while. Hello. Alright, let's begin, shall we? Alright. We are now being perceived. Alright, hold on. Let me just do this real quick. Blah. There we go. Much better. Alright, ignore that. Alright, you guys ready? Let's begin! So, this is going to be my first ever Ace Attorney game, and luckily, lo and behold, the trilogy was on sale. Best YouTuber. Oh, I'm not. So, maybe we'll go episodic, or we'll see how it goes. I don't know how long I'll play for today, but this will be a long series, so if you guys are interested in this one, feel free, or have me in the background or something. I'm not going to use voice mods, but I will definitely try my best to impersonate these characters to my best ability. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Play the first turnabout? Yes. Ooh. Gasp. That's a big... Oh wow. And that's just cranberry juice. One-ish episodes? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like... Did I play the game? I know of the game. I can definitely play it in the future. I'll make it look like he did it. Well, we know our culprit. August 3rd. 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Alright, I'm using a mouse. Boy, am I nervous. Oh, you know, since that's me, I should just talk normally. Right? No, I can't do that. Oh, hi, Chief. Whew, I'm glad you made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. I'm your favorite YouTuber? Aw, thank you! Much appreciated. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like you want to die. Yeah. Hey there, Larry. Dude, so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Larry, like in from Red Dead? Oh no, that's Lenny. Never mind. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Or maybe I should give him the broski vibes. Who? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. And let me drink some water. I played in the past the bartending game Valhalla, and that was also good. It was an interesting. I enjoy those types of series. Like, yes, they're visual novels, but it's basically a reading game, but the characters are always so interesting. And this time we're lawyers, so let's try our best, shall we? My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. That's just cranberry juice. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. Man, look at all those stars in his eyes. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I own one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. Let's try our best. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? You can't wait for 500? I can't. Yeah, same here. Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge for your client's sake. I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to discern your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Ugh, hand shaking, eyesight fading. Yeah, I know, right? I always appreciate the support, guys.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case.
Oh god, this is already mind-boggling. Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. God, I read the case report over to cover my so many times. It's... wait. Uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Cindy? Profiles? A model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Okay. Oh, you beat it? Nice. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course, I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case?
Okay, I just wanna... I wanna make sure Cindy Stone, yes. Cindy Stone.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was...
I know it showed us, but... Oh, blunt trauma, okay. Maybe I should just play this with a controller in hands. I don't think the controller works though. Does it work? Oh, it does. Alright, cool. We can do that. Bum, hit with a blunt object.
She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
Yeah, the keyboard controls, I mean? Granted, it's just clicking and button mash shake, but for comfortability's sake. The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. The Thinker. Let's think on this.
It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record, blah blah blah. Yeah. It's rather heavy, okay. No one would believe I was if I didn't carry it, okay.
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand.
Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Objection!
Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it true that the victim hadn't recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. But I feel sorry for the guy. She looks pretty too. What's it to you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from the overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Okay.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar? I didn't know this was a Krispy Kreme.
Yes, older men who give her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? Objection! Wait, what? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Oof, Why did he not say objection? That is... Come on, really?
Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That she-dog, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife,
I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I'll get the payoff eventually, alright?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Ugh.
Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Have him answer honestly. There's... Hi, Tin Clash. Welcome, welcome. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
Order! Well, Mr. Butts?
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like I didn't see her. I don't know who that is, but I hope that's a compliment. So like I didn't see her.
Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying? The prosecution would... Oh.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawet to the stand.
Sawet. Alice.
Mr. Sawet, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Sawed, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder.
Well, we already know he's the murderer. Witness testimony. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in front and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in their apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Because he's the murderer and he's trying to hide.
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally.
That doesn't make any sense.
The phone that Mr. Sawid used was one of those.
Hello, K&Z channel. Welcome.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Sometimes there's words that I just never seen before. Electricity in Mrs. Stone building was out from noon. Okay, so it was already out by then. Is that the new paper zombie?
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. The big finazza. The big palooza. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradiction evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record, yep. Alright. Cross-examination. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Wait. So this was at 4 to 5. From noon to 6, okay. I think it gets strange. I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Wait, what? Did you know English? Or I do know the meme. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. I don't have anything yet. The man who ran was without a doubt the defense sitting there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with tab. Then find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. Alright, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. The times are important, okay. I looked inside the apartment, then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in their apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone. And being the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartments. Alright, what time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Alright, he called at 1. Neither. Let's see. He called at 1. Well, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so... Present! Objection! This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they?
What?
Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think about facts before making your accusations.
Ooh, I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran about was... I need more information. Are you absolutely 100% positive? Yes, it was him. No mistake about it. The witness says he's certain. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in it. I just need to keep asking. Is the man leaving the apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of crime. The defense requests that the witness refrain from conjecture.
Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looks suspicious. So what happened next?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Half open, you say? Just not the right piece of evidence. Okay. Yes, the door was open halfway, yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought.
I see, and what happened next?
Finding it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw it lying there, a woman not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. I guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. Wait, what? So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? I thought to call the police immediately. Yes, he tried to use the phone. However, the phone in the apartment wasn't working. The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call.
And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Alright, we need to press more. Why use a public phone? Oh. The man who ran will... Alright. I apologize, I am just not that good. Alright, what do we have here? We have time of death 4 to 5. Statue apparently arrived from Paris on 7:30, the day of the murder. And what time did he called at 1. The problem is, I mean, it would... Even if I present this doesn't make any sense. Because it would still fall within the parameters. That's why he, Oh, yeah, I guess. What do we got here? Oops. Hello there, Hellcat. Not much. Okay, present. I mean, we could try. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sahowit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, White. Way to put him on the spot. Though that doesn't make any sense, though. He tried to call at 1 p.m. But obviously, he interpreted the body as being dead, though. I guess a 3-hour gap, I guess that makes sense. That's all you have to do, point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Let me drink some of this mango juice. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. It still doesn't matter. Electricity was down.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. I've got this one. Well, it doesn't matter. Electricity wasn't working at that time. Yes. It's probably... Now present. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Selwyn?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Ah, wait, I remember now. Oh, did it just jump?
Mr. Selwyn, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
That and you seem rather... Oh,
that and you seem rather distraught.
Oh, it is jumping. Oh, God, ew. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Swit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? There was a table clock in the apartment. Well, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah, the murderer weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Okay, well, that's wrong. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it.
That contradicts the time, though.
The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly. You bet he's a bird? I can see that. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Hold it! A table clock? Was there a clock at the scene?
This is the first time I've heard of it.
Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Yeah. That must have been what I saw. Now, find a contradiction. You see... So he saw it, but... Hi, Micah. Welcome, welcome. There was a table clock in the apartment. So electricity wouldn't work. I still can't use the statue. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That's a contradiction. Objection! Oh, it's wrong. Yeah, the murder weapon. Press. The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. Why didn't you tell us that in the first place? I guess it just slipped my mind. I'm not really sure how it happened myself. I'm sorry if I suck at this. There's not a country in how she died, but it sounds like he's mistaking something for a clock. That strikes me as a very suspicious mistake. Yes, I can see how you'd be a little doubtful. A table clock? I really don't want to mess this up, I'm gonna be honest. But nothing looks like a table clock, unless he's talking about this. I guess. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. We don't even know that though. We don't know that. It doesn't even say it in the report. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. What do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
As the witness has stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just have to tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now?
Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. What?
Order in the court.
Yes, I'd like to have a triple cheese fries. Can I get a milkshake as well? Oh yeah, 5-piece chicken nuggets, please. Thank you. All right.
Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you just strike the victim with the clock?
I'm enjoying these funky beats. That day, I never... Did you play the game you have, No, I don't think I ever played that game. Look, the clock, I heard no, I mean, I saw it. Yeah! Oh, God. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Give him death!
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Yeah, can I get a burrito bowl, please?
Your Honor, a moment, please. Objection! There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor.
you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. The fact of which is clear if you simply... Try sounding the clock, ask the neighbors. I don't know, I'm like... Hold on. How do I save? Save. Ask the neighbors, examine the clock's batteries. Let's sound the clock here. Now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Saving at key moments is a viable strategy. I see. Well, he is the thinker after all.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now? Night of the Costumers.
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
He's right. How am I supposed to prove that?
Damn it, I was so close.
Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the business. Unfortunately, this ends a cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
I came all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal, You lawyers are all the slime. Ugh, I almost had him.
Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about her now. The passports. What? Is that it? Not so fast, Mr. Sawit! Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Oh, hold on. I'm frozen. Let me do this and this. Okay. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Okay, I already know why. It's because she was in Paris. Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have the evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright? You say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off.
Passport time! Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow.
Present. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim had to reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit, or should I say, Mr. Did. Oh God. Oh my.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
Here. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Objection!
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is the only formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
First case done. Nice.
And with that, this court is adjourned.
Bum, 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 ba-dum-ba-dum. It turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. No! That's just cranberry juice. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Whew! I still can't believe we won! Alright, good job in there. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You bought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry! You're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick! Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Where am I looking? I'm looking at the game. Good. Wait, no, I mean, bad. I'm reading the text. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. It's Larry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practice to see the headlines out. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate dinner. Movie my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. Why would you give this to me? Harry Butts, oh god. A present for me? Here! This is what happened. The weapon that killed my girlfriend. You can have it. Oh wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Oh, damn. Now I'm kind of sad for him. That's messed up. Oh god. Oh, I gotta feel sad now. And she kept it. She actually loved him. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. What's up with his face? He's just like... And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. Oh, what the heck is she talking about? Talking about this one. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Man! Oh God, Larry! I'm so sorry, man. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. That thing's heavy! She wouldn't carry something so heavy. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Yeah. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. That's so messed up. I'm sad for him. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. I do not believe in myself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think the work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner, on me? We'll drink a toast to innocent Buzz. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry. His name's Larry. You're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him? Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometimes. Maybe. Over drinks? Is the chief into us? I can't really understand this. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But wait, I thought his name was Phoenix Wright. Don't tell me it's Phoenix Nick. Unless he's saying Nick because of Phoenix. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless he gave unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Don't tell me no! Don't tell me it's going to be used as a weapon again. Short for Phoenix? I guess. I guess. Objection, Sono! Sono is not a bad dream and you know it. Oh. Take that! Okay, thank you. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Don't tell me Larry dies to the clock. That end. No, that's just the end of the tutorial. Episode 2. There's 14 episodes in total, right? A brand new episode has been added. Save your progress up to this point? Yes. Oh yeah, well... Ah, that's a great sound right there. My ears. Hello? Oh, hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Ah, I see. Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha, so what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I'm really curious, how heavy is that thing? Is it like 10 pounds? Is it a dumbbell? I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Because that's the only way something that dense could, like, technically provide enough blunt force. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should... Objection! Sono is clearly terrible, but that's what makes him entertaining. Thank you? I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Ah, burger sounds good. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Ah, my ears! Ah! Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. So a 12-hour wait to bring in the evidence. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you're not kind of furious of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. No! No, Mia! Really? Again? Why? Why? Red, white, blue. No, not the chief. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye & Co. Law Offices. So let me guess, her little sister is accused now. Uh-oh, no, don't tell me I'm accused. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I smell blood. Oh yeah, I should probably... That smell! Blood! Sis! Someone's there. Chief? Chief, no! Why? Chief! Oh, I'm sorry. Let me clear my throat for this part. Gotta get into character. Chief! 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 No! Who are you? Wait, what just happened? The strange girl dropped out cold after lying on the office sofa. Ugh. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. That's a good pose for dying, though. Yeah, I just don't really use them that much. Imagine dying and that's the pose that you die in. Like, you're basically a fashion model at that point. Her body is still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Till finally, she was cold. Chief. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The Thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The Thinker added to the court records. Because we are lawyers right now, we have to assess the scene. There were some glass shards near the Chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass, like standing broken in the back of the room. Glass shards added to the court record. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Word written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Well, it was meant for Maya. We know the papers were meant for. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Man, that's some really good music. There's nowhere else. I just moved the joystick and that's where I was. No judgment. Did she die by the statue too? Yeah, probably. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, bud. Who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? Samia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipts? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Maya died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would Sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. I better hurry up and call the police. About the Thinker. The Thinker? That was... oh, Sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. What happened? She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark, and Sis, so she was already dead. You and the Chief. So, you're the Chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the Thinker. Okay. Well, we got a call. Right, I better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart.
Police! Please, come quick!
What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Uh-oh, now we've been framed. Let's get out of here. The police sounds like they're coming this way.
Police! Police!
Gumshoe. Wait, what is this? What's this guy's name? Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe, what an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Oh, Oh, he keeps saying C. That's like a... I forgot what it's called.
We were served a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder.
Must have been that woman that I saw.
Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, Kay?
Great, just great. I don't know what that accent is called, but it sounds right for Dick Gumshoe. My, wait, she wouldn't have, nah.
Ooh, wow! Excuse me. This word my hair means anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer?
I'm not. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
I mean, I heard the C part, so I was thinking of that old school, I think it was like gangster voice?
See?
I'm not gonna give him a Chad voice. Waluigi?
Oh,
No, Waluigi sounds like
oh yeah, it's me, Waluigi.
Mia's young brother Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taking him for questioning and didn't get in until the next morning. How's the stream gonna be? It's going well. How long the stream? We might do... Depending on how long this case is, I might do a third one. But I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, the first case is always the shortest? Okay, so maybe this case we'll probably do it with this case then. Hold on, let me unshrimp a bit. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. I better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It's quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. What? Oh, she was teasing him. That's what she said. I'm sorry. Oh, Chief. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Let's talk. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. A spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Can you just tell me more about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want me to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. Alright, let's listen to it. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see a Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Alright, cool. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Oh, that's cool. So they're like soul reapers. Except they don't reap souls. Wait a second. You said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't she contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry, I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. I would have to look at that game. I could put another post up for game suggestions if you like. Like I said, they had to pique my interest, such as that Wukong game, which sounds really interesting, but oh my god, the graphics sound like it'll kill my computer, but we could try. Well, I'll see if I even want to try it. But everyone's playing it though. Something the matter? I was asking, can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? I want to represent! I'm sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do yourself. You're right. Something wrong? Actually, I asked the police to contact him. They tried calling a few times. I think you could get a hold of him. Yeah, I think we got it last time when I was playing GTA. You couldn't find him? I have no clue. No one left to ask. Say, what about your parents? Okay, don't worry. I'll go ask him for you. You will? Thank you so much. Just worried what will happen if I can't find him. They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. I just don't think they're fun to play. I'd rather play a fighting game over a horror game. At least in that one I could actually fight the monsters. The day of the crime. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. Kinda gotten used to it. That's messed up. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for our upcoming trial. That's a thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murder by now. So then when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. Lights were off and I could smell blood. And then I found her, my sister, in that great pose. She died in the best pose ever. I'm sorry. Like, it's one of those poses where it's like, oh, if I'm gonna die with style. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Alright. So we got anything to present to her? That's... Sorry, I've never seen that before. Alright. Let's get out of here. September 6th, Fanco Law Offices. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues.
Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing.
Or maybe fine, we'll give him like a Spike voice or something. I'm sorry, don't I know...
I'm sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you?
No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry?
Ah, I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right?
He was proven innocent. Right, and you were... I kind of want to get on his bad side. Detective Gumtree. Detective Sweat Shoes. Why is his name Gumshoe? Gumshoe, wasn't it? I'm sorry, I can't take his name so seriously. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service.
Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal.
Anyway, get the name right, and don't go call me Dick. I'm sorry, even saying that doesn't even help your name. That doesn't make any sense.
Hey, policeman. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there.
You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Woo, he thinks I'm my lawyer. What do we got here? Don't really see anything. Mia's desk, perfectly clean as always. Plants. Mia's favorite pond plant. Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Is there anything I can look at? There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Alright, no problem, Tin Clash. Thank you so much for stopping by. Scariest still is that Mia probably read all these. Oh yeah, I should definitely set up for a vertical stream tomorrow. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Boop, 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 boop. Save. Oh, this one's gonna be quite long. Let's move. Oh no, I guess we should talk to him. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You wanna know the result, eh? No, don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can use a report, but that's all. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Damn. Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The episodes are usually 3 days long. Ah, I see. The city's put prosecutor Oh no, not this guy! Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Aw, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Damn, he was a lawyer at that age? Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I've never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, let's see. Well, we know who did it, but we just don't... Why do we have this? We don't need the attorney's badge. We could just... That's whatever. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, we get to play as him. That sounds interesting. Ooh, this place is nice. Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. Guess I'll just have to come back later. No, just examine some stuff. The desk. A solid mahogany desk. Oh, the wood's been polished by deep luster. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that slider's made of solid gold. Even I can tell somebody here has got money to burn. No clues here. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. The price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Okay, Is that a globe with no... Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't even look like they've ever been read. They're just there for display. Move. Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Well, what about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the man. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, and also, let's become independent or I will lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself on that mountain. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir, everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought? The man my mother helped in the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name, my sister told me. White? Sorry, I've never seen that before. Oh, of course. No one's there yet. What else could I... No clues here, of course. Mia's desk. There's a... Okay. What am I missing here? Oh! Should I? I didn't even know that was part of the process. Oh, right, you get the phone. I was wondering, did you see my face cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him why what, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's nothing. You know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in my memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from the Detective Gumshoe. Check the court. Alright, cool. Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyways, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already then? You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Let's first listen to this. You haven't called in a while. Alright, so this was in the morning. Well, actually, there's something. Yes, we've seen this before. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. Yeah, okay, we got this one, alright. Alright, let's move to... Let's say hello to her. September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal, teehee. Memo to self, thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look part of the beautiful witness. I pity the lawyer that had to cross-examine in this one. Alright, let's examine. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Wait, hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Oh no. Hello there, Fog. What do you witness? Do you think you can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. Me, a bad boy? I am not a bad boy. I'm like a big man with a big vocabulary. Thesaurus. Red. Par. I. The. Better not encourage her. Basically, we're solving a murder, I'm a lawyer, and I'm just trying to figure stuff out right now. And she's one of the witnesses. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see, well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? I'll hit you with my fist, if that's what you want. I'm sorry. Professionalism, Sonos. Lawyer Sono, professionalism. No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. I'm not blushing. I just want to solve the murder. Alright, can you just tell me what it is that you do? Well... She looks like a mermaid. She keeps holding her hands like a cat. No, teehee, and you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. Must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why'd you go look for clues in the garbage, This maid just doesn't like nosy lizard lawyers, Oh, boy. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fanco Lofts building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. What else we got here? We got a bed. A simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Let's save. This is gonna be a long case. Ooh, I would love to beat this case. Nice music though. Alright, what do we got here that we can present to her? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. What's her name? Oh, right. Guess we'll go to this guy now. Seems like Mr. Grossberger's out. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Oh, he looks like he looks like a happy big chum guy. Look at him. He's got that happy face. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Oh, so you're a lawyer, are you?
You know, I'll just give him the same as the judge.
Oh, so you're a lawyer now, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want?
Mr. Pringles, oh my god. I'm not particularly busy these days, please.
I'm not particularly busy these days, please proceed. Oh.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Faye. Oh my god, what's up with that face? He got that.
Ah, yes, Maya Faye, go on.
Why the strange reaction?
Cha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Oh, well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
You look so happy, this chum.
How can you just refuse people like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case.
Well, you see, it's just that I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Faye's.
But the client's Maya Faye's sister. Yeah, trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyways. I'll go look somewhere else.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lion worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy, yes.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but can you leave now? I've got nothing more to discuss with you, yes.
What's going on here? How did you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the impressiveness, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye, yes. She left one day, and quite suddenly, she had a mission, you see?
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your soul.
And she followed with a burning passion, never looked back, that one.
That's quite a plain painting.
Aha, you know this. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat.
One Piece.
It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. And no, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
Oh no, but I'm not buying, jeez.
Oh, this sucks, don't you say? Oh, yeah. Looks like we're at an impasse, I say.
September 6th, 3:42 p.m. to Tensa Center Visitors Room. Hiya. You're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Mostly, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, we defend Maya. What are you talking about? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, I can't abandon someone else's culprit. Can't abandon you. No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there a long time ago. Aww. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. Count on me. That's so kind of you. Alright. Ugh, stretch up. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at least. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. We gotta get access to it. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to the delivery room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you know need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Ah, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss A that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine the one thing that we came here for. There's a screwdriver sitting out the half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this a bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For my sake, I'll get to this one's bottom. Wait, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scram! I look forward to tangoing you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Alright, we got this. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Save your progress up to this point, yes. Alright, let's do this. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me on an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statements.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this format in the office to explain.
Okay. The body was found by the window here. Okay, yeah, in the post. And the cause of the death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. The floor plans add to the court record. Okay, now detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Go on. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-exam what? I don't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Heh, I should have expected Maya would know some her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. Okay. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb, you know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure if it did much though. Right, please continue. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why is that? What's your reason? Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Wi-Fi at the very moment of the murder. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that, me? I heard you say it.
You did say it.
Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal.
Oh, well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Alright, let's hear it. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab tests showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm a real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defendants may begin cross-examination.
Let's see. After securing the substance, I examined it with my own eyes, yeah? Boop, 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 boop. I don't want to be a judge or anyone has to serve this anime court. It does look nice. I will admit that. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Hold it! Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. This is a video game. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases now. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal.
Oh. Stop right
there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Order!
That didn't go so well. That's right, what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay, there has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. You examine the Hold it! And did you find any evidence? Now, don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen, I'm getting to the good part. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. Hold it, I gave it to you. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. The killer. Alright, hold on. She was Fred! Oh god. Yeah, pal. Oh, God. Alright. Let's see. Death was instantaneous. Lab test showed that the blood was the victim's. Uh-huh. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Actually, yeah, how about we gotta present it, because that doesn't make any sense. Before she died, yep, now we could present it. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Faye, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Faye? That really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it, who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a... This is like opening my brain so much to a whole new dimension. She died immediately. But no butting your way out this one, Detective.
Order, order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution point being?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Mr. Edgeworth? I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get to your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report?
Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution.
No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. Court accepts the evidence.
May have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh boy, here we go. Oh, and she's still in that pose. Witness your name, please. April May, at your service, Wink.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room, teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Faye & Co. law offices. That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
Alright, let's see what we got here. It was like 9 at 9. I looked at the window, you know. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defense chair. Then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink. Well, Your Honor?
I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see any need to trouble the witness.
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination, if only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some kind of weakness.
Very well, you begin your cross-examination.
It was like 9 a.m. at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was a defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know those things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold him on a minute. That testimony stinks. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I'm trying my best to use as much of my brain as possible. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? If she even has those cat eyes.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay, if only you had really witnessed my client, Miss Mia Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. Hey, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you're kind of roasting your defendant right now. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of those things. The testimony is bogus. But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? No, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think of all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be good, girl. Promise. Wink.
Your testimony again, if you would.
Damn, I almost had her. Alright. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay. Okay, so that's true. No. Yeah, the body's still there. Okay. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue clock? The thinker, I think? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Yeah. We just need to use the evidence. I see. Only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. And now we just need to present. Objection! Wait, it's not gonna work? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. Wait, what? Ow! How? She dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. You couldn't have seen it. Cause look, if that was the case, the body wouldn't be... Right? She went to the right. That would be out of view. I'm gonna hold on. First, save. Present. True. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? That clock. That kind of statue clock. A thinker, I think. The previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. Is that right as in your right as you looked from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie ran... How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what you mean? What happened then? And she hit her head with that weapon, I saw it. Thinker, I think. Let's save again. She couldn't have been able to see it though. Yeah, she couldn't have been able to see it. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't make any sense. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. That clock, hold on, I want to keep reading it. Let's see. I did dodge the first attack and ran off to the right, then the girl in the hippie ran after her, and she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. Oh, hold on, wait. I get it, I got it. She said she got it from the desk. But the desk is from the left. What? So you saw me then too? Of course, I remember that spiky hair anywhere.
The witness will refrain from...
Oh.
Very well, continue.
Is that right as in your right? Oh. So it was her right. Okay. She picked it up from the desk. Alright. Hold on. Oh, sorry. I sped through too fast. Oh, well. We'll try. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Oh yeah, how would she know it was a clock? Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person much in the same position you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Man, I hate using my brain so much. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? I really have to, like, look at an item from multiple positions. Shrink my mango. Okay. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Whew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I know why. I'm not satisfied because... it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor?
It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty.
It's empty. Yeet!
Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat, stinky, poopy liar. That? Well, Miss May?
Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you forgot one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have emptied after she heard it. I know what my next thing is, and that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove that the clockwork was removed?
Yes, I can.
Ho ho, impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me the proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... let's check this real quick. Wait, yes, right here. Let's make. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. There we go. Presente! Take that! Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone. Oh, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. He's cooking, Your Honor.
Order, order.
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What story was that again? I got to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness has seen it before. That would make sense.
No, it's not. It does not make sense. Yes.
The witness claims she has seen it before, but this is directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it.
Please produce this evidence.
Take that. It's simple. This clock was never made in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and that one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible, everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think that's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Got him. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh, she's transforming. Oh God. Oh my God. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she could die for it. Die.
Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes, I did. Teehee. Wink. Gotta love witness breakdowns. They're hilarious. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Take this. Have a look at this. That! I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia May's phone, were you not?
Oh, objection. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It tells me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous.
Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Did the victim ever say that it was a clock on the phone? Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... Well, let's check. It's literally just this. What's this? What's this? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Neo, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor? Look at this witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question.
Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that
it? Sounds fun. That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the real foul blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping irrelevant? Gosh, she's saying exactly what Etcher wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought of that, and of course I can and will. You can't be serious, no way. Wait, I say wait. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night, right? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee but cold. I love iced coffee. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow.
Well, does the defense have anything to say?
Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy as the witness. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that to the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling to this witness.
Condition?
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss Rowe was not the killer. Thus, she is an innocent. And thereby, you must accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty. What should I do? Accept the condition. Alright, I got nothing to lose. Except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. This is gonna be tough.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Wait.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to stand.
I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of your work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Alright, let's get this started. I'm the head bellboy of the Fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Alright. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the... Alright, he said 9 on the dot, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Those cookies, true. I see, the defense may begin its cross again. Right, I'm ready, I hope. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now. Maya will be finished. Alright. I'm the head bellboy at the fine. Alright. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, I also heard her voice. And then I saw them. What do you mean them? And I'm her, The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for it to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished for it to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Brought it to her at precisely at the requested time, of course. Oh, so that's what the... And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. And then... Servants with letters written in... Press everything true. Hold it! You were sure it was Miss April herself? Absolutely, sir. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the guest, sir, favored me with a, embracer, sir. Embracer? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by the prime demeanor, sir. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Says, finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
Can't let this happen, can I? Protest. Wait. Please wait.
Yes, does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all.
This is really it. This is my last chance, okay. What do I ask him about? The room service. Tell me again about our room service. Again, sir? As I recall, I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. And we don't skip on the ice, sir. For 2? What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room?
Objection!
I object. That was objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister here, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, you fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct. Yes, sir. Then when you brought them the room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was... the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oh, Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what an inconvenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today's trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Oh, damn. Thank you, Mr. Wright. You were amazing in there. Oh, really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead on today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Thank you, thank you. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from close. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Oh, man. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Interesting. We're not gonna call here, we're gonna keep going, we still have time. I'm doing alright. This is not that bad. I kinda started, my brain started expanding at that point. September 7th, 311 Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how'd you get to be so totally whacked? That man. About the man who stayed with you in the hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep, this woman's impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers? Or just against me? Probably both. Guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Okay. September, we need to get that alcohol.
Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gaywaters rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for that room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murder iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, your honored guest, please let me know if there's anything I can bring you.
Examine. Nice weather again today, I can see, Faye.
Ah, yes, we plan to do a solid telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh ho ho.
By that look in his eyes, they say he was more than serious. Let's talk. About Miss May.
Oh, her, sir. Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I'm sorry to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who's with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger.
There we are in a total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy.
If you had a photo of that man, I quite sure could identify him.
A photo, Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gaywater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gaywater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. There's probably something. Just not looking hard enough. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Something. Anything. Yep. An old movie poster. Plants. The sky is blue, and so am I. Hmm. Are some of these files missing? Nah, imagining things. No, you're not imagining. No clues here. Alright. I think we've checked everything. Oh, why is that missing? Oh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? Examine. Well, we found the photo of the guy. What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil in the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Don't tell me this is just April with dyed hair. I'm sure no one will miss this one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I look. Swap photos. And then obviously the big obvious one. Wait a second, wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... fishermen. Wasn't it? It was very a memorable painting anyhow. And then... let's go back to the hotel. Present. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with us April May. But I write an affidavit swearing that that's him. An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about him. Have him write it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Alright. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Bum, 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 bum. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Oh, thank you so much for the support. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Nice. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Ah, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. Okay. So close. Okay, here's proof. You got the proof right here. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. These are fierce. Okay, she's vulnerable now. I should be gentle. Miss May, it would be easy for me to hand this affidavit to the police. If they get involved, wouldn't your boss be even more, inconvenienced? All I want to do is have a little chat with him. You won't tell me? Is that all you have to say? Yes. If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Somehow I think you're not up to it, Show them a little kindness and they just jump all over you. That had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Aw, smirk. Poor little lawyer. This doesn't work. Damn it. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. This man in the photo is the one I want. Why did April May not want to talk about it? She must know him. Alright. Fine. We can get something though. About that man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her. Alright, fine. I know what's her old photo of herself. Where the heck is that loafer?
Oh, the old familiar. You again.
Hello, Mr. Grossberg.
Well, you were quite the thing, my boy.
Excuse me?
The trial.
He was there?
Remind me of myself when I was a youth.
I guess something got passed down through Miss Mia, maybe.
It brings back memories, it does. Oh, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. It was a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today,
I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd rather much you gave me some information. It's not May? Aww.
So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
It kind of looked like her, though. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Alright, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall.
Pretentious looking?
Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go?
Yes, well, he got rid of it. Got quite tired of that thing, really.
Oh, thank you so much for the support.
I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right.
Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Thank you so much for the hearts. Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. I didn't.
Hello there, Mia. Welcome. Alright, let's present a photo. Let's see if he knows anything about this. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that?
I borrowed it.
Oh, I'll give it back at once.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. Hello, welcome. If you guys don't know who I am Sono. I am an agent for hire, and on my free time, I just like to play games. Welcome. I'm pretty much a comfy streamer, so if you want to keep me on in the background and just listen to me rant, or just want to see some chill game, by all means. I'm not the best at games, but I do try my best. He may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. Do you know something about him? Anything?
Very well, I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow.
I follow.
That man is Mr. Redwhite. He's the president of the Blue Corp.
Miss Redwhite, Blue Corp. There's something like a detective agency, right?
They're information pros. They sell information, you see, sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you.
Selling information sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located?
I suppose.
Alright, we got ourselves a lead. Mr. White at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. So he definitely murdered our chief. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg.
Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things.
Okay. Ooh, hey, why does he have the photo there? What's with the surreal decor?
Well, welcome. Please furnish me with your title of your personage.
What the?
Your name. What's your name?
I was asking the title that you go by. Right, Phoenix Wright. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendid differial.
Perhaps I've intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged.
What a fruitcake.
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation of why you would come to me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale.
It's called confidence.
His face twitches a bit. This man is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear that she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is indefensible that she would do this.
It sounds like he's trying to turn this man into a scapegoat, which he is. On the night of the murder, were you in the April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White,
the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are the company of the future. You might say we are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of the Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulous, is it not?
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. It's gorgeous. It's a very striking piece of art.
Magnificentatious, isn't it?
Yeah. Why am I making small talk?
Yes, what might that be?
When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting?
No idea, I forgot.
I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Where did I find that painting here today?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that, sorry excuse for eternity, Grody Burger.
What?
Ugh. Oof.
He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, huh? Charge me with assaults? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you
who will be found guilty. Oh, this guy's a psychopath. What? Heed my explanation. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I assume. Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Well, we know he definitely... Yeah, we know. Can't really grab stuff. Statue of the man holding up the world. Blue core sign. Smile of the man, of course, Mr. White. Don't think we can find any other clues in here. The view is quite presidential. No clues here. No clues here. My, this is quite the thing. Yeah, that's a really interesting desk. Like, what? Alright. Yeah. I guess we talked to Grossberg. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Ahem. Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you!
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy, I changed. I don't know what I would have done.
Oh, I think we... Why do I feel like we already talked? So I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just that... That big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right here the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it. Today, it was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what that is. You're lovers. You're his client, aren't you? He's giving you information.
What's that now?
You've been protecting him all along. You protect him because you need his services. You gave him that painting in exchange for some valuable information, didn't you?
Utterly ridiculous.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Me, his client, I would never willingly deal with that man, never.
Huh, did I get it wrong? Oh. I know why. He's blackmailing. Alright, yep. There we go. He's blackmailing. I mean, he already punched us, so... Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Oh, maybe it's that photo of... That photo. Could be related to something. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Gotta love when the devs show... Yeah, I love funny answers. Sometimes I wish funny answers were taken seriously, though.
Very well, this has been the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again, yes. After all, you were me as understudy, perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I cannot stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's a connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh and impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. And as a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. One person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it and he came to see me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit.
Why does it feel like I'm already facing the final boss?
Yet if you could still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Alright. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. There would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Here. All the cases in the chief I worked on for me. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? A through I. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite makes his fortune on threats of coercion. His name is... the record stops there. So me and knew Grossberg. Okay, we kinda know... Kinda have an idea. Let's see, J through S, nothing much here. Biggest part here at the end is S, suicide? Ew. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspapers clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Alright. And then... check one more, just in case. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Alright. We got everything that we needed. Yeah, alright. Save. And then... guess we go. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. Doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Present. I found this in Mia's files.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court.
Not a bad idea. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think people have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry.
Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I have no... There's no point in asking. Need some evidence I could use as ammo. Let's see. Present. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd be better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know that you did this to the politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be? Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that's you. What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quiet, dude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man. What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. Man, if I was Phoenix Wright, I would be recording everything right now. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be giving a lawyer so stupidly inept that they make you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gunshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right, sorry. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gunshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Come on, the cop can't be that dumb. September 8th, 33, 7 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right. Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What, you mean you? I'll explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I could do? Well... defend me in court. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright! Huh? Leave it to me! I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. I think you mean spirits. Wasn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait! What? I'm kidding! It was a joke! No way! No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you could do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay, then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Let's see if we can finish this case today. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Like the court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few days ago, limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished within a day, most with a guilty verdict. Never thought I would end up in the defense chair myself for this case. With the Jew Carlton appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Alright, let's not mess this up. To be continued. Nah, we're finishing it today. Ba-da-da-da-da. Alright. Trial time. Man, this takes a while. September 9, 9:52 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets assigned today. Ah! Phoenix, look. Prosecutor Edgeworth. Get that gray matter warmed up? I'll try. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have that the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. White. Anything. Why? You torment an innocent person like this. Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who's innocent. All I can hope to is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. That's messed up. Edgeworth? You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. Alright. September 9, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 1.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. Prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edward why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edward, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Man, this judge sucks. Great, he gets to show off and gets nowhere. I'd like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locations confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use the mode Carpenter, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel on the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem, why tell you that what I already know?
Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Ho ho ho!
I hope you made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Alright, I got this. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly pursuing her that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bed lamp coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw a spiker-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impactation, then it was all over. Okay.
If things occurred as you testified, I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. Objection. Hold on. Time for some info digging. Definitely. Wow, I really don't have that much. And we threw away the testimony? That sucks. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So what? What was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said too. Press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly Lord, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course, he could not see me. He would need x-ray vision to pull something off like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly pursuing, that's reading to you some papers by the window. It seems to be lagging? It just takes a while. The program does have its faults, but it's probably reaching its limit soon. Press. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Correct. Yeah, it looks like, I think we reached the quota today in regards to the chat box, so that's totally fine. I can still see your guys' messages though, no worries. The Gatewater is a businessman and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bed lamb coming from outside. A bed lamb? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. All good, no worries. I can still see you guys, though. We see, continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little bit more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and you ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely, positively perfect. Alright, so that's obviously false right now. Finally, there was this terrible, and then it was all over. That doesn't make any sense. Presents. Wait right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? Oh, it's still there, but it's just like taking a while because like I said, it's getting there. But now, you said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was right. He was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you said, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Oh, look at him break. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left, so he did witness the killing.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the courts?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Huh, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that will explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fei Co, of course. More specifically, he was standing there. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right here?
Take that!
This is where he was. Look, when the victim was ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion.
Objection!
The postulates of the defense are a distortion of truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem to be far-fetched.
Ho ho ho! Probably was so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment that made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize.
Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well.
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely, that is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Nope, that's wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That you can't. That does seem to make sense. You bet I will. That's wrong. Already wrong. When you assaulted and then you hit her, you chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Mr. May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Nope. That is wrong. Hold on. I saved it just in case. Present that.
Objection!
Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely, positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
Oh my god, so many objections. The witness is confused and he's lying. I empathetically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
The crowd's on my side, no slipping out of this now way.
Mr. White?
Okay. Alright, let's hear this next one. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran to the door. And then you did hit her with a single blow. Thwop.
The thwop indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Doesn't make sense. My stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. I know what it is. Well, you see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then the next one, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in a single blow. Nope, it's closed. There would be no way. Oh man, I messed up. Your Honor, that's a... Oh, really? Yikes. Then you did her in a single vote. Wow. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid. I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. Okay, she ran to the left. Killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran for the door. That doesn't make any sense, though. Hold it! Now before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. Let me just save again. Then you did her in the single blow. Flop. See, what I'm trying to understand is... Alright. Alright, we'll just reload, because that was... I messed up that part. Then you did her in a single blow, okay. Well, you see, I looked at the other window. You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yep, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? Oh, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Oh, wait. Sorry. No, a triple no. How could I? How could I? Alright, I already know what it is. I know what it is. Present. Objection! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question! Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would have caused no problemo, right? Big problemo. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Yeah, I mean, have you seen the layout? What? Why couldn't you have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. I mean, yeah. Yeah, he can't. It's in the corner. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this isn't the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you couldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Damn.
Mr. White!
Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection? That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? Oh, I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, Oh, what? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. To explain, I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Faye. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, where was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Faye's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct. I hate Edgeworth. Give me a break! Yes, in order to wire pipe, I breached Phalo offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have been seen to stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it's a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix White's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Okay, that's all you have to say. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Alright, let's see what this is. It was beginning of September, the week before the murder. I'd entered the Faylo Call offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see, very well, Mr. White, you may cross-examine.
God, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Alright, let's see. We're doing wiretapping. Sometimes there are times when you want to press everything. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do you have proof? Mr. April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I'd entered the Faye Call offices. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is detected. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocent as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a pretentious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Let me just check stuff. Okay, that's not gonna help. Wait. I'm confused. Why is it there, though? I had entered the fail. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Then why do we have the wiretap? I'm just testing it. Because it doesn't make sense if we have it then.
Objection!
No! The witness statement. Because it doesn't make sense, because if that was the case, that is when I saw this glass light stand. A week before the murder. A week before the murder. I had entered the fail. Okay, you entered it.
Hold it!
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Objection!
Several days old were found. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edward, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White? Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of the ammo. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. White. Time's come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. What's going on? Having a brain fart? Mia. Oh? Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost a trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gah! Hey, Phoenix! Gawk, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. I'm staring. Oh, what? What's going on? You're... Maya? Didn't you know that Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right, I am Maya and I am also Mia. Okay, now it's getting really weird now. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, you can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipts. You know, I really wanted to look at that initially, but you know, this game doesn't let you. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. Oh wow, September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand from the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right! Awesome. September 9th, 116, District Court, Courtroom number 1. So wait, did Maya just get busty because of her older sister? Is the defendant rather... It just feels off-putting. Is the defendant rather... Are you alright, Mr. White? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. It's kind of awkward that her body figure changed because of it. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All it requires now for you to pass judgment on defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you. Is that there is physical... Oh, wow. This is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Vale offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That's when I saw this glass light stand. And... Objection. 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 Look closely at this. See the word Myron in blood? Bah, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipts. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fay and Low offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defense claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like you to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry. This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? Ah, come on. The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come over there or just make up something. And after me, it showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. Gah! The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
The memo Mio had given me was a list of names. Many of them sound strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop, desist, halt! Please stop, make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. Okay, that was kind of unfair. He lost due to his own medicine being blackmailed. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense. Rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Let's go.
True. That is all. The score is adjourned.
That was really interesting. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Aww. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. Can't stay here for that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief Mia! Alright, let's see what it is. September 9, 9:02 p.m. Fayetteville Law Offices. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Blah! You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her! I might not be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office, this office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and co-law offices, right? And who better but me, my Fae, reporting for duty? Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know, that's what it means, we're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But, if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Ranco Law Offices, it's a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Aww, that's such a good picture. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Wow, 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 wow. A brand new episode has been unlocked. Thank you, thank you. Oh, man. Save your progress, of course. Alright, let's call it here. Oh man, that's long. And we're almost at what? Almost 4 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy. But it's fun using my brain. You know, I think I might. I'll throw this. Well, we'll stream this from time to time. It's not going to be consistent, but it's definitely one of those nice, chill lawyer games. I might even put it as a vertical stream eventually, which is going to be tomorrow's stream, actually. Still need to set some stuff up. We're just going to be playing Earth Defense Force 6. Really chill, really casual. You don't have to stop by if you guys aren't interested in it. No worries. But yeah, and then after that, I think we got GTA following that. So yeah, that should be fun. Oh my god. Oh, man. For a Phoenix Wright game, I started to use my brain more. Don't get me wrong. I started to think and pay attention. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Like I said, first ever vertical stream, so that should be fun and interesting. But yeah, I will wrap it up here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for a vertical stream. Yeah, flex that gray matter. And then I'll probably lay on my bed and think about, oh man, I feel like I grew smarter that day. And we got to hear so many objections. Edgeworth, that guy never quits. It's his endurance is amazing. Okay, I will wrap it up here. We gained some new subscribers. It's so awesome. We're 14 away from 500. That's crazy. Oh my god, we're so close. We're so close. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Whether you're here for a long time or a short time, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right, I'll wrap it up here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a vertical stream, okay? Whoever came by to watch the stream, thank you so much for watching. Whoever's watching this as a replay or a VOD, I appreciate you guys as well. As long as you guys are enjoying yourself, that's all that matters to me. My name is Sono, Rayn, and I hope it made your day a little better. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching, and away we go. Wow. Bye, everyone.